Again, all these topics, right? It will come cover in other
in detail.
chapters in detail. It says, yeah. Go here. This is master data. So important and main master data in procurement processes: material master, vendor master, and info. Okay, these three are mainly used in the purchase order. So these are important. Okay, these are important master data. So we know when we're creating purchase order, if I use material, so all material related data, whatever it is stored, material number, short text, unit of measure, those things will be copied into the purchase order. From vendor master, vendor address, currency, the terms of payment. Okay, those details will be copied. Similarly, from info record price, vendor specific, any Incoterms. Okay, those will be copied into the purchase. Okay, that's how master data will be used to fill all the details from the master data, creating any transaction document. Okay, this is yeah, business partner. So in business partner concept, the first thing we are using business partner category. Okay, this business partner category. So earlier in ECC, we have separate supplier master and customer master, right? Here they're combining both and we call it as a business partner. Maybe this supplier may be a vendor, customer. Okay, in some cases, this customer may be a vendor. Okay, for the organization. So that's why they are using only one transaction to create both supplier and customer as a business partner. Okay, that is the concept. This concept was also available in ECC, but not used.
Right,
Okay, it was there, BP concept. It was not
right.
used,
BP
but
concept is there.
yeah, in SAP S4HANA, this is mandatory to use BP to create either supplier or customer. Okay, so in that case, we need to have these three options as a business partner category. As to we need to select while creating. So person means is a individual person. Consider I may create myself as one business partner. Okay, that is person as a category. Organization is nothing but it may be a vendor or any company. Okay, that we can also create as a one business partner group. So group of person. Okay, we can create one business partner category. Okay, so while creating business
Group
partner,
means, is it
we need to
clubbing multiple vendors? I mean, supplier or customers?
no, this is multiple persons we are grouping. Maybe consider there are CEOs, CXX, maybe CFO, CEO, CTO, all will group together and will create one BP. So they all comes under one business partner like that.
Sir,
So in that case, we use
employees
this
are
group.
also like
Employees also we can make one
the
group and
also are a vendor. So will that be
uh,
falling under the category of person or
yes,
group?
yes. No, if I am creating only one person, I need to select this one person.
Okay,
If
okay.
I'm going for more than one, then I can go for group to create BP. Yeah.
So generally, when we'll be creating BP with a, I mean, as supplier,
Supplier
then
will
we'll
select
be
organization
selecting
only. Organization.
organization.
Organization. Yeah. Mostly we will use organization for vendor creation. Okay. So these two options are available for us to for any customer to create their internal BPs. So these are used group and person. This is for external vendor. We can use this to create a vendor organization as a category. Okay. So here, so the business partner category is first thing. Okay, next thing is business partner role. Okay, based on the role, we can create a data, whether it's a vendor or customer. That will be decided based on the role. What role we select. First is category. Second one is the role. If we're selecting the supplier and FI vendor, this will become a vendor. Okay, BP related to vendor. It will be used for procurement purpose. In case if you are selecting a role as a customer and FI customer, so this will become a customer BP. Okay, for sales process. Okay, that is the business partner role. Okay, let us see here. Yeah, so this is same. Yeah, general we have the vendor master, same thing which is given here. Let me expand this. Okay, you can see the business partner category is the first we need to select. Either it's a person, organization, or group. Generally, for vendors, we create organization only as a BP category. So then we also have the business partner grouping. This is this will be control the this one what number range the specific BP has to pick.
Right.
So this will be controlled by business partner grouping. Okay. So then we need to select accordingly. If I want to create purchasing BP, we need to select supplier and FI vendor. Okay, then that will become a supplier BP role. Okay, in case if I'm selecting the customer related one, so I need to select customer and FI this one customer. Okay, that will be a customer BP. So here for generally for BP we need to have data will be maintained in three levels. Okay, this sometimes they will ask questions on this also. Generally we will have general data. So general data will be valid for all org levels. It's not specific to supplier or FI vendor, FI customer. So this may be related to all org data. Okay, that is general data. That may be a vendor address. Okay, those details related to general data which comes under. Then we have data which is called purchasing data, where purchasing related informations will be available. Maybe the vendor, this vendor currency. Then we have some controls, right? Whether GR based IV is required, automatic purchase order is required for those supplier. So those will be controlled at purchasing data level. Then we also have company code data. Here we enter those reconciliation account, bank data. So those comes under accounting data. Okay. So these are the three levels in which the BP or supplier master data will be maintained. General data, purchasing data, and accounting data. Accounting data will be at company code level. Purchasing data will be at purchase order level. Okay. So this will be general data will be at client level always. Okay. It's the general data. So next is customer vendor integration. So in BP, this customer vendor integration is important because once a BP is created, that will be directly linked to vendor or customer, right? So that's where we need to link the customer or vendor to the BP. Okay. For that we have the specific settings will be there. Okay, that we can see later. Now, why we need to link it? Because here business partner is common. Okay, for any vendor or customer, that's why we need to link it. That is called a customer vendor integration. Okay. So
Okay.
while linking BP to customer or vendor, so main important thing what we consider is like whether BP number and the vendor number will same or different. That is the important one of the configuration we need to select. Accordingly, when we create a BP, the background it creates supplier number. Okay, so based on that particular settings, it will create a number similar to BP. In case if you are not selecting the same number, then it will create a different vendor number compared to the BP number. Okay, that's how this specific uh, integration settings, okay, will control the CVI. CVI means customer vendor integration with the BP. Okay, that we can see. Generally, the supply number will be created in the background. Only BP number we can see while creating a BP. Okay, business partner. And to enter to create business partner, the transaction code is also BP only. Okay, business partner that will be used. So here, as exercise, they are only displaying the business partner data. Okay. So do you want to see this one, the business partner data, how they are displaying?
Yeah.
Okay, let
Okay,
me
I
show
will.
you. Yeah, let me show you quickly. Yeah, no issue. We'll go into the important steps and we'll share those. So yeah, we need to go to BP. You can see maintain business partner. This is the app which is available. So here we have to enter the already existing BP number. Okay. So then click on start button. It will display BP here. Okay, we need to double click on it. So here we can see the BP roles. As I told, right, we have general data and accounting data and company code data. So accordingly, if we select the different role, those specific data we can see here. Okay, now it is at the general data. Okay, it has address overview. These details will be there. So yeah, now if I want to see other data, we need to select the role. So I'm selecting supplier. Okay. So in this case, we can see in the purchasing, you can see purchasing company code. These are enabled. This role. So if you click on company code, we can see company code data. Okay, here and what company code this BP is maintained, we can see here. It's 1010 company code. Okay, you can see it is maintained only for one company code. If it is maintained for multiple, it will show the list here in the bottom, other company code list. And if I click on purchasing, it will show the what purchase org level it is maintained. It is 101C. So here it is 101C. Just maintain the data. Okay. So this is to display the existing business partner. So next is reconciliation account. This one, I think you're aware of it, right? Reconciliation account we use in normal in ECC also. So generally, this reconciliation account is used to whatever the transactions are, the liabilities which are occurring between the vendors, right? Those all will be tagged into this particular GL account, reconciliation account. Okay, so that's why we use reconciliation account in the company code data. Okay,
Okay.
to tag all the liabilities which are happening between the vendor with the organization, purchase organization. So yeah, that will also fetch the GL account at the time of invoice posting. Okay, that's where we maintain that GL account. So accordingly, it will have the liabilities to the GL account. Yeah. So next is partner function. So partner function is nothing but, so vendor will be playing a different functionalities or different roles. So those are called as a partner function. Means partner is nothing but vendor is a partner. He is playing different functionalities, different roles with us. The different roles is nothing but he is supplying the materials. Means he becomes the good supplier. He may
Right.
be giving us the invoice. He becomes the invoicing party. He
Partner.
may be producing the products directly. So he becomes the manufacturer. Okay. So like that, he vendor will play a different functional roles. Okay. Accordingly, we can maintain different partner functions. Okay. Standard partner functions which are available in SAP is invoicing party, goods supplier, and vendor. Okay. These are the mainly important available partner functions. Okay. In SAP. So this we learn in detail in the vendor master concept. Okay. This is at the high
Okay.
level we are seeing this. And we also have one-time one-time vendor master. So generally, for all the vendors we transact with, right, we generally create a master data. Okay. In case if you are transacting with one supplier, it is very rare case of transaction we are doing. Maybe once in a year, I purchase only one time with him. Okay. So that if I create a master data specific to that supplier, it may increase the data load into the system. Okay. Because to have a transaction one time in a year, no need to create one master data and keep it in a database, right? So that will increase the load or that will reduce the performance of the system. To reduce that, what SAP will do, we create one time vendor master wherein we utilize that particular vendor master for rarely transaction whatever we do with the vendor, right? Those vendor we can use that particular one time supplier master. Okay, that is the concept. For this, we use account group as CPD. Okay, CPD is the account group. Account group, you know, right? They have not given that this concept here. It is also available. Account
Account
group
group was
is,
there as a one-time master data. One-time supplier.
yeah,
But this
yeah,
has
yeah.
been changed, right?
No, no, same. No, no. Earlier, actually, in ECC, account
Hmm.
group will be the control functions for everything in the vendor master, right? Now, the grouping what you have seen in the earlier BP grouping. So BP grouping will controls the number range. Earlier, even the account group was controlling the number range of the material vendor master. Okay. Now, because of the BP grouping will control this, and BP grouping is also controls the account group, which account group it has to pick. So now account group controls the partner function. Even the account group controls whether it will be a regular vendor or one-time vendor. Okay. So now the one-time vendor, we need to use the account group CPD. CPD is the account group. Earlier we had account group like 0001 and we have this KRED. Those are the account group we generally use, right, to create window master in ECC.
Right.
Similarly, CPD is the account group used to create a one-time window master. So in one-time window master, you can see if it's a normal vendor master, then we'll have all these details in it. Name, address, okay, language, currency, everything will be there. Bank data, reconciliation account, everything. In case if it's a one-time vendor, we have to enter name, address, everything manually because
Right.
that is not specific to any vendor. I can use that
Correct.
master data to 10 vendors. So that's why supplier specific data I'm not going to enter into that vendor master. So while I'm transacting with that vendor master, I will enter those supplier specific details like address, their bank details, their payment methods. I can enter at the time of creating a transaction document. Okay. So that is the difference between normal vendor and the one-time vendor master. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is their, let me show you this supply master data. I think it's same. It's not BP, I guess. There's a supply master data. Let us see. Yeah, manage supplier master data. See, generally for BP, we use this one, manage business partner, okay, to display, change, and create. This manage supplier master data, this is only to specifically display supplier master data, okay, not BP. Okay, that's where we have this app. Yeah, here we're selecting organization. So we're entering general data for the supplier. We go fast. Yeah. See, this shows it's a supplier, okay, new supplier, not the BP. Okay. So manage supplier master data. Entering system. So whatever the data or the other things we enter, this will be the same, no change, okay, between the ECC and S4HANA. Even all the fields, everything is same. There's no change.
Almost the sequence is same.
Uh, Now here, based on the role we select, right? So FLVN00 is nothing but this is a vendor. Okay. So this is FI vendor. Here the company code data will be maintained. Yeah, this is purchasing related data. Purchase group, run delivery time. So payment terms. So these are controls, automatic purchase order, GR based IV. So same which were there in the earlier window master. So apply it.
What does it grant free goods? Checkbox under
Sorry.
There is a checkbox under GR based, IR based. The grant free goods.
Right, right. Yeah, these are I think
It is
new.
new, I think.
Yeah, newly added. Yes, yes. Those are not important. Yeah, but option is available. If we go with the F1, we'll get to know what is the functionality. It's payment terms in the company code, and they're clicking on create. So yeah, this creates a vendor master.
So these have created as a supplier,
This is only created as supplier is.
but this is not BP right now.
Yeah, this is yeah. BP number was there, but we're not created with the BP this one method. BP method we need to use manage business partner app.
Okay,
This
okay,
is
okay. Noted.
manage supplier master app.
Supplier.
This is yeah.
So if you create a supplier, that will be by default BP for us, right?
That 11 BP number also. But there won't be any. In this case, we cannot create customer also in the background.
Okay.
But in case of if I use BP, if it is relevant for customer, they can also extend the customer for that, right? If I use a BP, that is possible. But in this case, it's only supplier master data is only created with the BP. Yeah, that's the difference.